Mixed by
My boy Jack of One Trade. You can catch him on Laughing at Birds podcast. Go check him out. Just do what you can with the resources you have, and just continue to work on yourself, man, and don't beat yourself up. It's a marathon, not a race. Remember that. So, what's going on, real ones? BCHQ. Back with another discussion time. They don't want to fuck with a real war. What's going on, real ones? BCHQ, back with another reaction, and we got my man Tom MacDonald coming back with a controversial music that he brings. That's why I respect him so much. And we got Cancer. This is quite a new song, and the title alone, man, like, we all know what cancer does. A lot of us might go out that way. It's one of the worst diseases in the world. So, do you know what I mean? Tom already brings a lot of emotion into his songs and makes you think about a lot of stuff. So, just the title on this alone, I know it's going to be crazy. So, let's go.
Everybody knows someone who's sick. 40% will get cancer. Only half's going to live.
See what I'm saying? 40%, that's a lot of people. 40% of people are going to get it. That is a lot of people.
40% will get cancer. Only half's gonna live. Your mom and your dad.
And only half of that get that. At that 40%, only half of that are gonna live. Mad.
You're standing inside a room and someone won't survive.
Do you
hope percent will get cancer? Only half's gonna live. Your mom and your dad and your sister stand inside a room and someone won't survive it. Do you hope it isn't you? I swear they can't.
See, when you put it like that as well. Said your mum and your dad and your sister might be in a room with you, and you're not all gonna survive it. Like, one of you's gonna get it at least, if not more of one of you. Like, that's mental.
It has a cure, but they're refusing to make it. They've done like 40 years of research, 90 billion in donations. We've been running for the cure and wearing.
See what he's saying? Like, the amount of years we've been tackling it as well, and we still haven't really got a cure for it. Like.
They've done like 40 years of research, 90 billion in donations. We've been running for the cure and wearing ribbons for ages.
Yeah.
Why are people still going through radiation? It's crazy.
And a lot of the time that shit makes it worse. All the chemo and everything, that make it worse. Like, I know if I get cancer and it gets me to, like, be violently ill, I'm going to ask the people around me to kill me. If I can't do it myself, I'm going to ask them to kill me, because I ain't going to be suffering through all that. Like, life's too short for all that. I don't want to be weak and a vegetable and can't do nothing for myself. I don't care if it's selfish or not to my family, if I'm not wanting to stick around, because they're not feeling what I'm feeling in terms of the illness. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be throwing up and all that, like, constantly, and weak and feeling sick all the time. Like, it takes the joy out of life. So that's where I stand on it.
$100 billion industry in donations. We've been running for the cure and wearing ribbons for ages. Why are people still going through radiation? It's crazy. $100 billion industry, they can't afford to end it, and nobody wants to die. Our only option is to spend it. We give anything to stick around for just another second. Give a fortune to the doctors who promise they can extend it. The profits are astronomical. The hospitals and the clinics are filling coffins with dollars.
And I feel bad for you guys in America, innit? Because over here we've got, like, free healthcare, whereas I know you guys have to pay for it. Like, I just feel bad for you guys, because especially with everything that's going on as well, like, if you ain't got the money, you're screwed, like, basically. And over here we have got more help with that, because we get it free. But a lot of people don't even want to go into hospital now because of the virus and everything that's going on. Like, people are scared to even go to hospital now, which is crazy. But, like, we're all going to die at some point, man. I just don't want to die in pain, do you know what I mean? So I believe in the afterlife, so I'm not really scared of death. I just don't want to be in pain, do you know what I mean? So
let's just admit it, we're all human. We'll keep fighting because it's how we survive. But it's scary because we don't know where we'll go when we die.
it's a fact, but if you believe in what you believe in, there's an afterlife. Like, that's what I believe in. It's just big Tom up though, man. Like, who else talks about this sort of stuff? Who's talking about cancer in a song? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know anyone that is. Big up Tom.
matters if you don't have your health. All the money in the world doesn't help.
Talk.
The good might go to heaven and the bad might go to hell. But no one wants to leave here, you can tell. And cancer touches everyone, it's in our genetics.
He said that no one wants to leave here, you can tell, which that's true, but I was talking to someone a little while back and I was saying, like, some people have this thing in part of, like, religion that they think that their soul, like, they're going to live forever, basically. Now, I don't want to live forever, not in this sense anyway. Like, I believe in the afterlife, so I think even when I die and leave my body, I think I'll be a spirit, do you know what I mean? But I don't want to live forever in terms of if we never got to die. I wouldn't want that, because what's the end goal? If you never die, like, just think of how tiring that'd be. Like, death's rest as well, if you look at it as well. That's how I see it. Like, that's a time to rest as well. But it's interesting because, as I said, I believe in spirits, which is another form of life. So maybe you do live forever, just in different forms. It's crazy. But I wouldn't want to live as a person forever, do you know what I mean? I don't want to live on this earth forever. I want to transition into another life. Whether it's spirit realm, whatever it is.
Might go to heaven and the bad might go to hell. But no one wants to leave here, you can tell. And cancer touches everyone, it's in our genetics. And our world's become so toxic, it's all carcinogenic. We've polluted the water, the air, the food we're ingesting is full of hormones and poison. Our population's infected. They sell us cigarettes and liquor, built a business on addictions. We've been paying them to kill ourselves, we're dying to keep living.
Built a business on addictions. I've been saying it for a while, man. Cigarettes, alcohol, weed, food, junk food, like, you think you can get out of it in certain ways, but you can't. Like, I don't smoke or drink, but I eat, and I don't eat great all the time. So eating's one of my weaknesses. Do you know what I mean? Like, you think you're getting out of it in some way, but then it catches you in a different way. So it's tough, man. People need to stop beating themselves up so much about their lifestyles, I think, because, like I said, you can prevent it in one way, but it'll get you in another, so.
It's the system of cigarettes and liquor, built a business on addictions. We've been paying them to kill ourselves, we're dying to keep living. It's the system, it's a prison, we keep trying to beat it. We get cancer from keeping all of our demons a secret. Our insurance don't cover the things we need to defeat it. And even if it does, then we might die from the treatment. Our best defense is
you know what I was saying earlier about the chemo and that? It makes it worse.
We might die from the treatment. Our best defense is living like we do not know what cancer is. Fight it if you have it and pray that there's something after this. Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them all your fire. The days are hard, the nights are long. But you are a fighter when it's dire. You burn brighter in the dark. You're a survivor when you're tired. You hold tighter, you have heart. You won't know how to be brave till you choose to fight when you're afraid. And you can experience strength till you struggle to carry the weight. And
You can't experience strength until you've experienced the weight, carry the weight. Come on, man.
experience strength till you struggle to carry the
You
weight.
struggle to carry the weight.
You won't know why you have faith till you look the devil in his face. And you don't know what you can take till you realize you need embrace.
Let's go. I got so much respect for Tom, man. I don't clap a lot on these videos, but that deserved it, man. Like I said, I already had respect for Tom, but this subject, I don't see anyone else doing this sort of stuff, so big up Tom, man. Definitely a pass. If you're going through this at the moment, or a relative or a friend or someone close to you is going through this, then you've got my love, man. I haven't experienced it myself, but I'm very aware that I could easily get it at any point, like any of people around me could, like any of you could as well. And it can be scary, but if I do get it, I'm going to choose to fight it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to let it win. Like, if it's going to be violent and get to a point of where I'm suffering so much, like I said earlier in the video, regardless of how other people feel about it, it's you that has to go through that pain and the sickness and the weakness. If I get that bad with it, if I get it, I ain't going to be here no more, because I may either do something or get one of my family to do something, because I ain't getting through all that. Life's too short, man. You got to enjoy it. And I'm not going to let something like that end me. So, Tom MacDonald, Cancer, definitely a pass. Big up Tom once again for speaking on something like this. Shout out to everyone supporting. Catch you on the next one. They don't want to fuck with the real ones.